The investigation into what caused a fire at Central Connecticut State University continues. It forced nearly 60 students out of their dorm last night. They ended up staying at a hotel and have the option to do it again tonight as well.
Now, this fire may have you thinking, what if something like that were to happen to you or your child? NBC Connecticut Response consumer reporter Caitlin Burchell says this is a very good reminder to check your insurance coverage in case you're impacted by a fire.
You've probably heard about AAA, but what about III? In the wake of the dorm fire at CCSU, NBC Connecticut Responds reached out to III, the Insurance Information Institute, a nonprofit which helps consumers understand insurance basics. Well, a spokesperson tells us it's always best to consult with your insurance professional about your specific coverage.
Generally, students who live in a dorm are covered under their parents' standard homeowners insurance policies. That means the possessions that they have on campus are protected by something called off-premise coverage.
III warns there could be some coverage limits too, so triple check those details. For students living off campus, they're generally not covered by a homeowner's policy.
They would need to consider purchasing a renter's policy. That's if you live in an apartment or off-campus housing.
In the days after this dorm fire, do yourself a favor. Make a home inventory if you haven't yet, and have your student do the same for their dorm room.
In the event that something happens, a tornado, a fire, or something terrible happens, a theft, you may think you know what you have, but if you have to create a list, that can be daunting.
III says go through doors and drawers, take video of your possessions, write down details, serial numbers, and save receipts for big-ticket items. The nonprofit encourages people to update this inventory annually. And if possible, it says students should think about leaving their expensive items at home. For NBC Connecticut Response, I'm consumer reporter Caitlin Burchell.